Welcome to the Manic Pixie Dream Vlog. I'm your host, Caroline Georges, and welcome today. I want to talk about a very important issue, one that affects me. YouTube announced that they are changing the rules, that they can take down any YouTuber, any channel, for any reason, at any time. This starts December 10th. I should start saying my goodbyes now. I am not for children. I speak about controversial issues. This is so unfair. You know what? This is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. I don't want wealthy celebrities lecturing me about life anymore. If I have to hear what they have to say about shit, then they should hear about what I have to say about shit. YouTube was a magnificent platform for all different kinds of people from all different kinds of walks of life to be able to put themselves out there and create a channel and speak to the world about their lives. You know, and I had this dream, I had this goal of being the Lana Del Rey of podcasters. And I'm said that because Lana Del Rey did this. When Lana Del Rey came onto the scene several years ago, and she changed the look of pop music. Lana Del Rey, her music was melodic and lyrical, and they didn't make songs like that since Frank Sinatra. She was very different. She was very alternative. And she opened the door for very different, very alternative pop musicians to go through. Halsey, SZA, FKA Twigs, you name it, would not be here, would not be performing, would not be making records if it weren't for Lana Del Rey. Because of Lana Del Rey, we have musical acts like Grimes, we have so many artists, different music, different kinds of music. They do their own fucking thing that sounds different from all the other kinds of music that are out there. Don't you want to hear a vlog about a girl who was raised in a gang? Don't you want a vlog of a girl that just left a cult? Don't you want a vlog of a girl that just got released from prison? Don't you want a vlog of a single mother living on welfare? Don't you want vlogs like that? Alternative people living alternative lives? They have shit to say. They've got plenty. I wanted to open the doors for those women. Because if people give a shit about what I have to say, then they would give a shit about what those women would have to say too. I am just a stripper. I am just a fucking stripper. That's what I am. And this is my life, and these are my stories, and this is what I have to say. And people want to hear it. Maybe not many, but people do want to hear it. So why are you taking me away from the people that want to listen to my story? That want to hear what I have to say? I'm probably wrong about plenty of things, but there's plenty of things that I'm definitely right on about. And I'm tired of wealthy celebrities lecturing me about feminism, about politics, about society, about these things that I should be teaching them a thing or two, if anything. I don't live in a bubble. I live in the vast wide world of Los Angeles. And I've had experiences of all kinds. And I have a right to be heard. I have a right to be seen. I do. I have a right to try and make people think about things a little bit differently. To call shit out that I think is wrong. And soon, all this is going to be taken away from me. I love doing these vlogs. I don't ask for much. I really like doing these vlogs. I do not mind that I don't have many subscribers. I'm happy with the ones I have. I think they're great. They're very loyal. They've been watching for a long time. What about us, YouTube? I don't have much. I can't afford to make like a shit ton of creative content. I can do this. This is what I can do. This is what I can contribute. So why won't you let me? Why won't you let me? I can't afford to do videos of skits. It's not what I want to do. Why won't you let me do this? What about the smaller alternative voices that deserve to be heard and seen too? What about us? What about us, YouTube? What's great about these vlogs, all you need is a phone. If you're a single mother and you're living on welfare, all you need is a phone. Congratulations, you can do a vlog. All you need is your phone. Press record. Hi, this is my day. This is what I did today. This was my week. This is what I think about this. This is what I think about that. This is my experience with this. This is my experience with that. It's easy. It's easy. Hey girl who just got out of prison, you probably have a lot to say about the prison system. Start a vlog. All you need is a phone. Press record, talk about your day. Talk about your experiences. Talk about how you're experiencing life. Tell us about your experiences in prison. Tell us about the people you met in prison. Hey, prostitute, you know what? You probably have a fascinating life. I would love to hear more about it. I would love to hear more. Please start a vlog. Please start a vlog. All you need is a phone. Press record, talk about your day. Hey, little girl being raised in a gang, do you have a phone? Start a vlog. It's easy, it's fun, and people want to hear you. People want to see you. What about us? Why doesn't the world want to see us? Yeah, you know what? I've done some bad shit. I've done some sociopathic shit in my day. And because of that, I can look at people like O.J. Simpson and Adnan Syed and say, I can totally see how they disconnected from the things they've done. I can totally see how they've disconnected for themselves from the things that they've done. Because I've done that. I've disconnected myself from the things that I've done. You know? I can see something there. I can see it. I've experienced it, so I can see it. I can see it in other people. Don't you want to know about that? Don't you want to hear about that? Don't you want to hear me talk about that? You know, I've decided to forgive myself from the things that I've done. I've decided to forgive myself, and I'm never going to do them again. And you've watched my journey from beginning to end. You've watched my journey. You've watched me come to this conclusion, to this part of my life, by watching my vlogs. Over the last 6 months, you've been watching my journey. Isn't that amazing? That you saw a stripper starting out from one place and then moving on to a different place in her life? Isn't that cool? Isn't that crazy? I think it's really cool. I think it's really crazy. And I'm happy and obliged to show that to you and to share that with you, to share this journey with you. Why is YouTube going to take that away? Why me? You know, and I didn't even save my videos. I've deleted all of them. They're all on YouTube, and I don't have copies of them. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I mean, I don't have them saved. I don't have them. They're all going to be taken down, and they're going to be gone forever. My journey thus far, everything that I've had logged, all of my experiences, my moments of I've cried on these vlogs. I've had tantrums on this vlog. I've had emotional moments on this vlog. I've thought of things that I haven't thought about in years on this vlog, and I want to share this. I want to. And I want to open the door for other alternative voices so I can tell women that are like me, that come from alternative lifestyles like mine, that they can do this too. It's really easy. It's really very easy. And people want to see you. People want to see these women. I really believe that. I'm tired of wealthy celebrities lecturing me about things like feminism when they haven't seen half the shit I've seen. One of the celebrity feminists that lectures me about feminism is an actress who's very wealthy and glamorous who went into a strip club and degraded a stripper and went on Jay Leno and bragged about it. Fuck that bitch for talking to me about feminism. Shut the fuck up. Don't tell me about feminism. You listen to me. You shut up and you listen to me. I'm a stripper. You need to listen to me, bitch. You need to listen to what I have to say. She should be watching my vlog and learning. Women that go into strip clubs and degrade women should not be lecturing other women about feminism. They should be listening to my vlog and learning before they do anything like that. But because she is wealthy, because she is beautiful, because she is glamorous, because she's famous, she can say whatever the fuck she wants and make herself look as good as she wants to. And we have to listen for some reason. While nobody is listening to women like me. Because we get demonetized, we get taken down, we get ignored. My story is pretty incredible. And I have 85 subscribers who give a shit and think it's pretty incredible too. 85 individuals, and each one means everything to me. YouTube, what about me? What about my voice? What about my point of view? What about my perspective? What about the way I see things? Why would I get shut down? Why would you shut me down? Aren't you supposed to care about poor women? Aren't you supposed to care about sex workers? Aren't you supposed to care about women living alternative lifestyles to the ones that we are seeing blown up on screen? You know, once I played a trick on a guy. So there's this comedian. Look, like, you know, you want to see how easy it is to do a vlog? You want to see how easy it is? I'm not even wearing pants. Look, I'm not even wearing pants. That's how easy it is to do a vlog. You don't even have to wear pants. Just do a vlog. Anyways. So this guy who's like, he's really good looking. He's really buff. You know, he has big muscles and shit. And I think he's super sexy. But anyways, so we were at the Comedy Store and we were talking. And this was back when I had a boyfriend. Remember him? And, God. I sent him a big, long text today telling him exactly how I feel about him. And then he asked me if I was off my meds. Oh my God. Anyways. No. And I told him, no, I'm not off my meds. I'm just really mad at you. And, is it weird that women send long texts? I sent him a big long text. It had everything in it that I wanted to say to him in it. And he asked me if I was off my meds. Men. Speaking of men, so this guy He and I were talking in the Comedy Store, and he knew I had a boyfriend. He knew I had a boyfriend, but that wasn't stopping him. He was trying it on with me. He was trying it on. He was trying to see if something could happen with me. And so, I don't know. I mean, I was really flattered and stuff, but then when it kind of went a little too far, like when it kind of got to the point where, like, you know, he's leaning into me and stuff, I was like, look, like, I have a boyfriend. And then he got a little defensive and kind of was just like, oh, well, there's like, it's cool. I mean, there's this other chick I'm talking to, and, you know, and then so, I don't know. And so I was just like, okay. And so my friend Rachel was there, and Rachel's very beautiful. And so Rachel was over talking to this other group of people. And so Rachel looked over at us, and I looked over at her, and she waved at us, and we waved back. And so I had an idea. So I started getting really flirtatious with him. I started leaning into him too. And he started leaning back, you know, and that was, you know, we kind of started flirting again. And, cause that's the thing, like, if I like you, I'll let you know, if I like you, you'll know. I mean, I can be very flirtatious. You know, like, oh my gosh, you're so funny. You know, like that kind of thing. And so I was doing that. I was laying it on him, and I was just like, so are you into Rachel? And he was just like, oh, no, I mean, I don't date comics. And I was like, no, like, would you have like a one night stand with Rachel? And he was like, well, yeah, I mean, she's really hot. And then he asked if she said anything. And I was like, well, I don't know. Maybe the three of us could go back to her place after this. And he was like, what? And I was like, maybe we could have a threesome tonight. And he was just like, yeah, I'm down. Yeah, let's do this. He was just like, yeah. And then I was just like, no, fuck you. And I left. And you know what? That's something I did. That's something I did a couple months ago. I'm not a bad person. I just have fun. And I want to talk about my experiences. Isn't that a funny little story? Isn't that a funny little thing I did? What's so wrong with that? What's so wrong with sharing shit like that? Somebody might enjoy hearing that. Somebody might think that that's pretty cute. Somebody might think that that's pretty funny. Maybe there's a girl in college or high school who might want to try that on a guy sometime and, you know, and have fun with that sometime, you know? Teach a guy a lesson. That's the thing with men. You hardly have to teach them a lesson sometimes. And that's a way to do it. That's what he gets for hitting on a girl who has a boyfriend. And it's a little anecdote I just want to share with y'all. And I think it's funny, and I think it's cute, and I think it's fun, and I think I want to tell you about it, and I want to share that with you, and I should be able to without being taken down. I'm really scared this is all going to come to an end in a month. I'm really scared it's all going to come to an end in a month. In a month, I'm going to be gone. But you know what? This is America. Thank God. It's all about competition. So you know what? There's going to be another video channel. There's going to be another video site. Vimeo we could start making channels. There's going to be another platform for me. There will be another platform for me. But I'm just really sad. All of these videos and all of these vlogs that I have are going to be taken down. I don't have any of them saved. All of this stuff is just going to be wiped out and gone. That sucks. That fucking sucks. That's bullshit. If I weren't me, I think a vlog by like a crazy stripper living in Los Angeles would be pretty fun to watch. Ugh. I got waterproof mascara today, which was a mistake. I hate it. But I thought it was a good investment because I just cry all the damn time. And I was thinking about that a lot this week. I cry a lot. I cry all the time. I just, but you know, I wasn't raised like that. My mom was really anti-crying. She was like, big girls don't cry. Young women don't cry. Strong women don't cry. I don't cry. Your grandmother didn't cry. Your great-grandmother didn't cry. Why are you crying? What's so wrong with your life? You know? Growing up, my mom, if I ever started crying, she would make me look at myself in the mirror. And she would just say, like, look at how ugly you are. Look at you. You're hysterical. You don't want to look like that. That's not a good look for you. So don't cry. And if I was really hysterical, if I was really upset, if I was really crying, she would make me go stand outside, rain or shine, snow or no snow. She would make me go stand outside while I cried. My mother is a very strong woman. You know, say what you will about her, but she's a strong woman and she expected me to be strong. But I don't think there's anything weak about crying. I don't think there's anything weak about letting it out and not holding it in. I really don't think there's anything wrong with that. I need to cry. I'm going through a lot. And crying helps. You know, I just... Sometimes I'll just put on movies that make me cry. There are movies that just push your buttons. I don't know how they do it, but Ghost is one of them. Oh my God, Ghost. I mean, like, gosh, it's just like Patrick Swayze in it and Demi Moore. I don't know how they create something so real when they don't really love each other in real life, but they created something so real. And that moment at the end where Patrick Swayze looks at Demi Moore and says, I love you, I've always loved you. That just, like, makes me fucking bawl. Like, I just go crazy watching that moment. That moment on, I just start crying. Because that's the thing. His character wouldn't tell Demi Moore that he loved her. He just thought they were just empty words and they didn't mean anything. But words matter. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Words really do matter. And what they mean behind them is so powerful. There's so much meaning in what I have to say. There's so much that means something behind the words that I'm saying. There's so much that means so much to me. It makes me cry. And I want to express that in these things, in these vlogs. Just as much as I want to look at somebody one day and just look somebody in the eye and just tell them that I love them more than anything, is just, I want to do these vlogs and just tell my subscribers and tell anybody who's viewing this that I really appreciate you. I really mean that. I really appreciate the views I'm getting and that I am actually being heard and that people are actually listening to me and people are actually giving a shit about what I have to say about things. It means so much to me because my words mean so much to me. I just want to keep saying these words and I just want to keep being heard. And if I can grow, and if my audience can grow, if I can get more subscribers, if I can get a decent following, wouldn't that be wonderful for me? Wouldn't that be awesome for me? And YouTube could just take it away. Just like that. Just take it away. I have 85 subscribers, and I've worked so hard for them, and I've meant every word that I've said on this vlog. I'm not right about everything. I've said things out of anger. I've said things out of passion. I've said things out of emotion. But sure, these words still mean something to me. Anyways, that's my vlog for today. Watch Ghost. I recommend it. It's so romantic. It's the most romantic movie ever. It's such a beautiful story. I mean, it's so weird. There's this scene because Patrick Swayze's a ghost through most of this movie. So like and Whoopi Goldberg is this like psychic, and so he can put his spirit into her body, and she can become him, and she does. And then and then Whoopi Goldberg and Demi Moore like dance around Demi Moore's apartment listening to Unchained Melody, and it's the most beautiful love scene you've ever seen in your life, but it's like Whoopi Goldberg and Demi Moore. I don't know how it works, but it does. It's a brilliant movie. And anyways. Another movie that makes me cry is Forrest Gump. That movie is so sweet. I know it's just, it's like underrated for all the wrong reasons, and it's overrated for all the right reasons. You know what I mean? Like, it's really a very touching story, and it's just, there's a lot of criticism of the character Jenny in that movie. And Jenny is like this eternal fuck up. She was molested as a kid, and she's like a runaway. And she, makes all these mistakes and stuff, and her life just goes down the toilet. And she's so misunderstood, and everyone thinks that she was using Forrest. And that's so untrue. She loved Forrest. Forrest was the only thing that she really, truly loved in that world. And she didn't feel like she deserved him. Because she grew up when she was 7 years old, and he never did. He stayed a child. Forrest Gump stayed a child, and she grew up way too young. Way, way, way too young. And that makes me cry. That shit makes me cry. And I totally understand where my mother was coming from with not wanting me to cry, but I really need to cry. It just makes me feel good. It makes me feel better. Anyways, look, that's my vlog for today. What's wrong with this, YouTube? I talk about the movie Ghost. I talk about Forrest Gump. I talk about, just things here and there. It's nothing. What's your problem? What's your fucking problem? I really hope that I don't get taken down, and I really hope that I'm able to keep going and be able to get to a point where I can open doors for other alternative voices. And I hope that if you're watching this and you're an alternative voice, I hope that you'll be encouraged to do a vlog of your own. Because there are people, at least 85 people, that want to hear you and want to see you and want to listen to what you have to say. And that is a wonderful thing. It really is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Anyways, that is my vlog for today. Like and subscribe and share and support the Patreon. Bye.